Well, folks, I'm still finding it hard to believe myself, but yes, indeed, the powers that be have granted us a fabulous second series of the talk show. Now, not that it's likely any of you missed the first series, but just in case you don't know what we're on about, listen up. Sorted. My name's Bob, Reverend Bob, and this is my gaff. Now, I'm a man of the cloth who likes his congregation pure and his cars mint. Now, I've got no time for sinners, be they sinning against their fellow man or be they sinning by driving round in naff motors. So that's me out of the way. What about the show? Well, let's just say that over the next 12 weeks, there'll be plenty of this. Nice, but none of this. So now that we've got your attention, here's what's coming up this week. We've got a fabulous new rolling roll shootout with two tasty motors for you. If the satellites line up, we're going live to the US for a Chuck and Chip racing report. Stuart Hall's on board this year doing Match the Hatch, and on the airstrip we've got a beautiful car with a beautiful new presenter. It's gonna be awesome. Well, viewers, I'm already getting word from the producer that the live satellite link up to Chuck and Chip in the States, yeah, we're up and running. What a way to start the series. Let's see if we can chat to them. Hello, lads. Chuck, Chip, are you there? Can you hear me? It's Bob. Live?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bob, yeah.
Hello there, Bob, and Talk Show race fans. Welcome to another live action racing report stateside from your good buddies Chuck and Chip Kowalski, brought to you in association with Trans International Television Sports and him, the female attractor that never fails.
Well, Chuck, the Trans International boys have really pulled out all the stops this week because we are bringing you an awesome live link from the Trusty Hole straightaway in Georgia.
Georgia, always on my mind. Something else that's always on my mind is the fabulous Salty Jack's Kipper Bitch charity race-off. Last year's was awesome. This year's is gonna be awesome-er.
So without further ado, let's do it, man!
It's gonna be a blast!
Woo!
Woo! Man, that is some hairstyle.
Awesome!
Woo! How are ya? Hey! Hey! Man! Woo! Wow.
Hello?
Anyone home?
No, man.
Woo!
I tell you what, Chucky, old bro, this Salty Frank's Kipper race-off never ceases to amaze me, man. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I was to say to you that I'm almost...
Hardly seen a bad car, have we?
No.
I tell you what, though, man. Do you think we're going to see some bad ones on the quarter-mile track?
Oh, cool, man.
Let's go do it. Woo! Well, folks, the quarter-mile rules, same as always. When those lights go green, it's go, go, go. Fastest car across the line is the winner, and anything under 15 seconds is a quick time. So first off, we got two beautiful Peugeots, a 206 versus the older 306. All eyes on those lights. They change their away. A beautiful start from the 306. But as they get to the midway point, the black car is streaming ahead. That 206 looks meaner and drives meaner. Don't forget, we want to get under 15 seconds. Look at that car go. Let's see as we're crossing the line, and oh, 15.6 just over, but the 306 showing its age. Okay, next up, a couple of mean cars. A black Seat Leon versus a Mondeo Z-Tech. Again, let's watch those lights. And there we go. You can see the wheel spin on the Leon, a 1.8 turbocharged motor versus the V6 Mondeo. But that turbo's showing it, he's pulling away. The Mondeo is sure a big car. And oh, wow, he's blowing him away in the Leon. Have we beaten 15? Oh, 15.5. And that Mondeo just too old and fat to compete. And now we're talking the big four-wheel drive boys. The Mitsubishi Lancer versus the Integrale. Let's see again on those lights. And the Integrale guy's falling asleep. The Mitsubishi's away. This has got to be a quick time. This car running over 300 horsepower. They're pushing to the line. No sign of the Lancer. We've got to have done it. Let's, yeah, 13.79. My God, what a time. And just under 100 mile at the end of the straightaway. Have we got to... we got to cut.
We got to go.
Oh, well, race fans, we're losing the link. We got to sign off here from the Salty Frank Skippervich charity race-off here at the fabulous Krusty Hole Circuit. But hey, till next time, you remember.
I've been Chip Kowalski.
I've been Chuck Kowalski.
Stay on the pace.
Keeping the race. Woo! Thanks very much, Chuck and Chip there. Well, now, folks, it's on to the part of the show that last year he said was the most exciting bit of telly since that geezer landed on the moon. It is, of course, the fabulous, the awesome, the groundbreaking. It's the Rolling Road Shootout. Right then, punters, if you're not familiar with what we do in a Rolling Road Shootout, I'll tell you. It's dead straightforward. We take two tasty motors with a similar brake horsepower. We then strap them onto the rolling road, rev the backside out of them while the computer calculates the exact brake horsepower figure. And the winning car is the one with the most power. It's dead simple. Let's meet the punters. Punt number one with a very lovely Subaru STI. How are you, mate?
I'm all right.
What's your name?
My name's Waz.
Waz, what do you do for a living?
I work for customer services.
Customer services? You don't literally service
No,
your customers, do you? Good lad. And a Craig David lookalike. Stars on the first show. You can't beat it. Pop your bonnet, mate.
No worries.
I'll be back in a second. Punter number two. How are you?
Very well.
Very nice. Mitsubishi Evo 5.
Cheers.
What's your name?
Neil.
Neil, what do you do for a living?
Owner of an in-car entertainment business.
Oh, the Iceman cometh. To Batley, where better? Pop your bonnet, sunshine. I'll be back in a second. Right, Waz, you could have cleaned it, mate.
I know, I didn't know.
That's disgusting. Hey, but I'm sure you've done a lot of work underneath. Tell us about it without giving us your life story.
It's got an updated air filter on it, spark plugs, done well. It's got a boost and airflow controller on it and a cutback exhaust.
All right, so fair dues, you have been quite busy under there. Now, brake horsepower figure. If when we test the car, the actual figure's 20 brake more than what you tell me now, I'll assume you're cheating. Tell him, Pork, he's trying to pull a fast one and you'll go on with nothing. So with that in mind, what do you think it's pulling under here?
Roughly around 320.
320 brake horsepower, that's the figure for me. Nice one. Right then, Neil, that's a bit cleaner. Watch and learn, Waz. Yeah, you've obviously been busy under there again. No life story, please, but what have you done power-wise?
Yeah, we've got an induction kit on there, exhaust modification, recirculating dump valve and a nitrous oxide system.
Nitrous oxide? You're not running that today, are you?
Unfortunately not, no. We'd expect over 400 brake horse with the nitrous.
400. Heavenly figure, but without it again, don't be going 20 over.
Yeah, 310 to 320.
310 to 320,
yeah.
Fantastic. Come here, lads. Without a doubt, two very tasty motors, two quite tasty lads, in a nice way, and a rolling road centre. That means, let's get to work. Here we go then. First up, it's Wazzy's Mint STI. As ever, it's totally strapped down to the roller, so there's no danger of it leaving the garage via that wall. What were we hoping for?
320.
320 brake. You confident?
Yep.
He's confident. What do you lot reckon? Yay! You think we're going to have that? Yay! That'll do for me. Barry, fire it up, mates. Oh, listen to that. Go on, give me some stick. Come on, let's hear you. I'll tell you what, I've had some screamers in the garage before now, but that sounded absolutely fantastic. But did it come up with the goods? Waz, what were we hoping for?
320.
320, the lovely Annika, back from the last series. We have to keep some of the tat, unfortunately, but what are the scores on the doors?
It's 323 brake horsepower.
323, you chuffed with that?
Yep.
What do you lot reckon? Yay! there, pleased with that? Nice one, Sunshine. Neil, come here, mate. He's done it, 323 brake horsepower. Do you think you're going to top that with your Evo?
Let's give it a go.
You confident?
Confident.
That's what we like on this show. Well, we'll find out later on the series, but now it's time for another fantastic exclusive for this new second series of the talk show. We wanted to get a major celebrity on board, didn't we, lads?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just Craig David lookalikes, though. Not the likes of George Clooney or Tom Cruise. We've gone one much better than that. Here's Match the Hatch, presented by the one, the only, Stuart Hall.
Thank you and bless you, Reverend Bob, and welcome one and all to the fabulous Castlefield Arena in Manchester for the modified car game show that everybody's talking about. Match the Hatch! Let me explain how it works. Before you, a panoply of fantastically modified motor cars. In a jiffy, we'll select one, then 3 young bucks will step up, all claiming to be the owner of that car. 2 will be lying, 1 will be telling the truth. It's your job at home to spot the real owner. Right, without more ado, let's meet potential owner number 1. Okay, owner number 1, away you go.
My name's Sean, this is my escort to the top install.
No doubt, it's a rumbling audio beastie. It could be Sean's car. Okay, potential owner number 2, away you go.
Hi, my name's Hayley and I like my OS Turbo because it's fantastic body kit.
I see exactly what you mean. But is Hayley the real owner? And finally, potential owner number 3.
Hi, my name's Jay. This is my RS Turbo because of the mint alloys.
The mint alloys, fantastic wheels. But what about the Boris Becker electric hair? Is Jay the owner of the car? So, who really owns the car? Find out after the break.
And also in part 2, the second leg of the Rolling Road shootout and that beautiful Supra down on the strip. Don't touch that dial.